Good afternoon, everybody. Mike from Boundless Sky. This is sixth in a series of videos, and these have been fun to make, and people seem to enjoy watching them. It turns into a question of what else can you do to be green and save money, and it's a valid question. We're going to stick strongly with our theme of real answers, no spin, because there's so many bad vendors out there that want to say, use my stuff, it's the only way, and it's not, right? So let's start with clean up your HVAC. Get a guy, come in, clean the filters. Sometimes they realign the vents, all of this. Dirty HVAC or HVAC that hasn't been serviced is often the biggest waster of energy that you're going to see day over day, week over week. It's kind of a big deal, and it's going to save you some pretty significant money to get that service work done. Idea number two is a lot of the times the windows are old and cranky. Now, this isn't necessarily a big, replace all the windows expense because that can be gigantic, but you can do little stuff with stuff you pick up at Lowe's to seal those windows and make a really big difference in your energy cost by getting your windows to really stop giving the whole show away, right? It's kind of a big deal. This, again, also lowers your costs. Um, this is one of those things. I've got a buddy who's an insulation guy, and he talks about they do one day they seal up the attic. And the difference when your attic insulation isn't trash is pretty amazing, right? So you get the guy to come in, and I'm glad you recommend someone do any of these services. I got some great friends in this industry that they go through, they seal up the attic. Once again, your entire cost is going to go down pretty significantly. Now, not everyone is going to need to do all of these things. You would have to have horribly bad luck or an ancient house to need to do all of these things, right? Um, but all of these things are good ideas, and they're things you should check because if you use up less energy, this is the greenest thing ever. Okay, so you put solar on the house, right? And the whole idea is it's the smart use of solar. There's a couple of videos we have in this series where we talk about how darn smart the batteries are, the AI that lives in your garage and all of that. And those smart batteries will do energy trading in your benefit. So you want the solar panels on the roof. Of course you do. You're generating your own energy. But this is one of those things that's going to make the real difference for you. This is not just going to save you money and lower your cost. This is literally going to cause money to come your direction to flow your way, right? This is the big deal difference. Um, just as a last thought, you might need some tree work because sometimes the trees get in the way. But guys, I am Mike Winkler. This is about green power right now, more reliable than the grid for less than you're paying. I am Boundless Sky.